great. I mean, a little bit of a redemption tour this year after missing by one spot last year. So, yeah, I'm really happy, and to come away with a win at USA's is, thank you, it's great. I mean, this is all I could have hoped for, and yeah, just feeling really confident after that. I think we wanted a little bit of a fast race, and it was slower, and still could come away with a win. So, yeah, congrats to Josh and Jonathan, and hoping to just keep the momentum going into Worlds.
Reed obviously took a push in there. Can you just talk about kind of how that all developed and where you found yourself on that last turn?
Yeah, we wanted to go out a little faster, maybe like 2 flat 202, and then we were out in 65, and we were both boxed in, and there was a little point where I think I kind of actually physically shoved Reed out to get around, and then followed that move, and Reed was kind enough to take it on for a little bit. But yeah, I think it's cool when you can have some team tactics in a USA Championship like this. So yeah, I think we kind of got it done, and I took over that last 500, and really awesome to see Reed come away with a 5th place finish. I think he's kind of had an up and down season, so just really happy for him as well.
Did you feel good about your legs though coming off that last turn? You had more than enough?
Yeah, I got around. There's some big guys out there. I was trying to get around Henry Wynn for a little while, and he was just battling me off, so I was like, had to be a little methodical about when to go. And then Eric Holt also, I was like out in lane 2 or 3, and finally got around him, and I just told myself, don't look back, just get past the line, and then you can kind of think about what everyone else is doing. So I was trying to focus on myself, put the legs down, and get through that line first.
And will we see you in the 5,000?
Not sure yet. Signed up for it. Going to see how we recover off of this, and then we'll go from there.
There's certainly one race is on this track. Just can you compare what that feeling felt like?
Oh, it's surreal. It was great having my parents right at the finish line, and yeah, I mean, it's like I said earlier, it's a little bit of redemption, and yeah, for the stakes that come with that race, I felt really good about it, and great crowd.
Look at the past few years, 10 years. A lot of times a U.S. champion does well at Worlds. Center did really well. Leo, Cole did well last year. What do you think this means for your chances at the world level?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't come here to just make a world team. This is just kind of a step in the process. So I want to be in that final. I want to be competing, and I think a couple more weeks of training, we're starting to come around really well. So yeah, I'm happy with it, and I think like I said, it's never content with just winning a U.S. race. The goal every year is go try to get a medal. So that's the mindset going into it.
How much advantage, if any, is it to have Worlds on your home track?
It's awesome. I'm hoping to see a full crowd. It's hard to keep having these like almost full crowds. So I hope it gets packed out, and I think that'll be again, when you hear your name called and that roar that some other people don't get, it's definitely kind of a confidence booster on the line. So I'm looking forward to it, and just looking forward to have the world in my backyard.
When you come up in the sport, I'm sure you dream about winning a race like this. What's it like to have that set in that it happened? Do you feel like it's really happened?
No, not yet. Yeah, like I actually can't believe I won U.S. title. And again, that's the goal. That's what we're here for every year. It's my job now. Last year, I think I was just happy to be here, and this year I was coming for it. So yeah, really happy to just have it under my belt now. And yeah, it still hasn't really set in, but maybe that's a good thing. Just gonna keep on my way and keep chugging along and get ready for 3 weeks from now.
You got anything to say to the field coming to Oregon for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, just be ready. I think people can get starstruck, and that's a little bit of an advantage for us. And we're starting to get away from that rain and get into the nice weather and stuff. So yeah, I'm just really happy to see what people think about it. And I got a little taste of that next level of competition at Pre. So want a little redemption from that. Wasn't happy with that race. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving.
What's the significance of that? Thank you.
Oh, some girl gave it to me. I haven't named it yet, but it was really cute and soft. So I felt bad. Josh Thompson brought his son out, and he had a little dragon, so I felt like I kind of one-upped him with this. But yeah.
Did you know this girl?
No. It's great to get gifts. I didn't realize this comes with the title, so feeling good about it.
Can you just walk me through like the last 200, what you felt about your positioning? Were you always confident you would be able to find room and get to the first place?
Yeah, I rewatched the prelim. Thank you. Good job. And I rewatched the prelim and felt really confident not confident in my positioning, but really confident in the way I moved from that. And so, going into 400 to go, I wanted to be there, and I think I was, right first or second, kind of just in that position, and it was about covering every move. And some guys got around me, and had to kind of bob and weave a little bit. But going into 200, I felt really good. I wasn't really fatigued at all, and I knew it was like 120 to go is when you go, and kind of came off that curve, found my spot, and just didn't look back. So I felt good about it, and I knew that was kind of how the race was going to play out. It was just a matter if I was going to have the legs, and today I did, so I felt good about that.
Do you think you're a mile now?
I can't be defined by one event. I'm just gonna keep doing what's fun. So who knows? Maybe I'll be an 800 runner next year. We'll figure it out.
After this disappointment last year, being fourth, Cole goes. It's sort of opposite a little bit this year. What's that dynamic like back at the house now? It's like,
yeah,
he had the big chance last year. Now you are in his spot even this time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely bittersweet. We went out for coffee yesterday and kind of just talked it through. And he's doing all right. I think Cole's a tough kid. He's gonna just,
He'll support you for the next few weeks,
exactly, yeah. So it was great to see him kill last year, and I want to follow in his footsteps and do the same this year. And I think we have a lot of time to come together, hopefully making these teams. So I'm confident he'll be back in no time. I'm sure there's some diamond leagues and some stuff later in the season. So he'll be around. He might 5K tomorrow. Who knows?
Do you think the way he? I was going to ask. Do you think the way that he ran his race played into his race today, going out a little bit slower at all, or?
Yeah, we wanted it to be a little faster, honestly, and it just wasn't that way. Got boxed in, and I kind of said over there, it's like, it feels good to know I can win in many different ways. And against a field of really fast guys, there's some really good 800 guys in there, some 5K guys, so strength and speed, and just knowing kind of that, make sure that's there. So, I'm feeling good going into rounds, and I feel like I kind of figured out the recovery process. That's a place I lacked in the past, just because I've maybe run 1,500 rounds one time. So a little bit of a learning curve there, but I feel like I kind of got it down, and just gonna, try to perfect that, because at the end of the day at Worlds, it's gonna be who can recover the fastest and feel the best going into the final.
Cole's agent mentioned that he had been on the exercise bike for about 12 days or something. Sounded like he was dealing with an injury. Do you know any details on that?
He missed a little time, and I think he just wasn't super sharp going into it. So that happens, and not great timing, but he'll be back. I think he wants to recover and make sure he's ready to go, because it's a long season. Nothing's set in stone in June, so July and August are really where things come around.
Do you feel really healthy right now?
Yeah, I feel good going into it, and felt good coming out of it, so good.
Thanks, Drew.
Yeah, thanks.